of operating system, mainly like a desktop and server operating system. And next one is like a one of the most famous operating system is our Windows 10. Before going to that one, there is a one point is missing here. It is they already added that one, but I missed that one. What happened to this? And this is my PPT. Multiple pages. I is okay. This Windows 10 related features, but for each time I creating a one. This is the main one. LSD. But this is the main one. LSD. I lost. Actually, I have created a lot of PPTs recently on Windows 10 and operating system. Operating system also added this point. Yeah, this is the point I added. That is we didn't discuss. But see, guys, that is why it is we are missing this one. The Windows and Linux differences also we I discussed. We didn't discuss this part, so that's the part here. No problem. So we can follow this one also. Already given a permission. Try this one. This looking one. Okay. So I'm not going again back to this Windows and Linux. Again, once we got little chance, we'll get it. Windows 10. Windows 10. Okay. So in a Windows 10, as compared to the previous operating system, Windows 10 having certain features and some common features also we'll discuss. One is like a what is a in a Windows 10 operating system, there's a change of start menu screen is there. The start menu and we are getting like you can access what application you want to do it like then I selected T or maybe I will go to H under H what are there or maybe I will go to V and under V like that's I can able to this is the applications purpose and power settings picture document and user related and any start kind of stuff and here it is direct icons frequently used one. So mostly required this paintbrush is more required, right? So and VMware workstations and of course we need a Outlook. Here it is a Outlook part. You can see the Outlook is there. Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Club into one single tail tile called tile. So mail notification which is configured here. It is calculator, so magnifier, go to kind of stuff. This is a Microsoft Store. This Microsoft Store, Microsoft Edge is not required on the screen because it's already on my taskbar. Already on my taskbar. So I can replace with another one. So for example, Teams are already there. I want to put a something more required application for me. kind of stuff like a Google Chrome. I can put it. Go to Google Chrome. Pin to taskbar means pin to taskbar. Okay, or a pin to start. It is in the bottom here. I know I will put it here in this. It is. So when I want to open this Google Chrome, so simple click here. I can able to open. So this is the screen start menu style. Why it is specifically we have to tell. But for example, you see Windows 7 start menu. So it is a look like this. Going to images. So the previous operating system like a Windows 7 and Windows XP. Windows 7 having a feature called a smart search feature is there in bottom. So these are the apps and direct shortcuts. We can do it. Start kind of stuff. This is the way look. This is the way it is done. This is a frequently used all programs, and this is another shortcuts to go to control panel, device printers kind of. If you go to Windows XP, it's look like this. So this is a whole screen. When you click on the start button, you will get a this start menu. No search, no smart searching kind of. And if you see Windows 8 is like a directly tails. So no start menu, this kind of menu is not there in Windows 8. Okay, so you'll get a screen like this. You have to scroll up and down to select which application you want to open. So all apps kind of stuff. Then in 8.1 they introduced this start menu, start button kind of stuff. 8.1. The small start button is introduced. Okay, so to control your system. So some management is happen, but this is the main. So maybe that time they thought it is useful for people who are using a touch screen. No, even this is also very smart one, and you have a smart search is there like this. Okay. Once you are habituated to use this one, so you are become like addicted to it. And if you don't understand, you cannot use it. Okay, that's both the things are there. And coming to the Windows 10, the same tiles is introduced into this Windows 10 and as well as Windows 7 based screens. 7 and 8 become one single. So both tiles manner is there and as well as a start menu style is there. This is 11, Windows 11 start screen. So like they change the tradition way of Windows. Normally tradition way of Windows is the left side corner is a start button, then the taskbar icons will be there. It's always your start button is left side corner. Right side, it is a notifications, time, date, and all it is maintained. Okay. So, but it is changed in like a what we can say. Actually, they want to change with Vista only, but they didn't change. Vista with certain tools they change, but directly change. But in Windows 11, they change. They put it into the center, like Mac OS. You see a MacBook. So this is like like in this center part. This is their start menu. So when they open icons, it will show. They can simply click from here for their easy to use purpose. So that is introduced here, but nothing is whether it is a left side corner or center. Start menu is start menu. It works like this. Not a much differences, but still Okay, so this is your Windows 11 start event. Okay, guys, so that's one difference. Here is my difference. Okay. Next feature is OneDrive integrations. OneDrive integration. You see here it is. I store data in my Google Drive. So I store data in my Google Drive. Why? Some data. Easy to share from the Google Drive. Second one is I can access the data in the Google Drive from anytime and anywhere. I can access this data from anytime and anywhere. Now, same thing goes with the OneDrive. What is a OneDrive? Is also a cloud storage, like a one Google Drive. OneDrive is a Microsoft cloud storage. You can store data both offline, online kind of stuff. Means when you are connected to internet, so it will sync to your cloud storage. It is my OneDrive. Directly OneDrive, like this PC, C drive, D drive kind of stuff, and network drives like that. I got a OneDrive directly. This is my OneDrive. I can store the data here. I can access data from here. Same OneDrive I can access with my mail account because it is linked to my mail account. So I can able to access this OneDrive anytime. The data in the OneDrive anytime. So I saw shared some PPTs so many days. This is very old one, but I copied here in 2020. This is the data is it's in the my cloud. I can access from anywhere, anytime, and of course I can access from my PC also. Okay. So like how we are using a Google Drive, same way it will use OneDrive from Microsoft. Okay. And we are getting a recovery tools. So recovery tools, in the recovery tools we have reset and advanced repair options also there. Yeah, here it is in this PPT. You know, this mention like you can go to the settings, update and security. There you can find recovery option. This is reset this PC and this is advanced data. Earlier days like a Windows 7, Windows XP time, Windows 8 time also. You have an issue with your computer, then you don't have any option, then you have to call to the technician. You don't know how to troubleshoot, then you have to call to the technician. He'll do some drama and pay. You have to give money. He will install some operating system like this, right? But here it is. So your system is, if your PC is not running well, resetting it might help. This let you to choose to keep your personal files or remove them and then reinstall a Windows. Look at here. You are having a system. You are working like after 6 months or 1 year, 2 years. Something is goes wrong. There's some problem is occur. Your system is not functioning as normal system. Okay, not functioning. Right? It's not as a normal system. Okay, it is functioning some differently. You open some application, it is open with different application. You don't know how to troubleshoot. Simply go to reset option. Why reset option? In when you do reset option, your operating system will be reinstalled. So you need to remove operating system. Your operating system will be reinstalled, and your applications will be removed. All installed applications means there is a prefix date. Earlier stage of your system will get back, and your application will be removed. Your operating system will be reinstalled. And here we have to choose two options. You want to keep or remove your profile data, your personal data. Profile data or personal data means like this data. There is this PC. You can see here it is. Documents, pictures, music, videos, desktop. Okay. this data is there now, your personal data. So this is our documents. Okay. So here you can go to C drive. I will tell you what is your main personal data is. So C drive user, your username, enter this data, your personal data. Okay. Your downloads. When you download a data, it is located in under this location only. Downloads, okay. Pictures, videos, okay. Pictures, videos, links, contacts. So all these things, data is your personal data, your profile data it is. Okay. So that's the main point here. And of course, your data, whatever it is, data it is. You can choose whether you want to keep the data or you want to remove the data. You don't want the data, so you can remove it or you can keep it. 1 second. Okay. So your operating system and your applications will operating system will be reinstalled into go back to the old operating system style and applications will be removed and you can choose you want to keep your data or you want to remove it. So when you click on start, then you can keep my files or remove everything. So keep my files means remove apps and settings but keeps your personal files. Remove everything means remove all of your personal files, apps and settings. Guys, don't touch this one. If you touch and accidentally you click on anything, you face a problem. So I'm not responsible. Second one is advanced startup. So when you click on this restart now means system will be restart. So we will disconnect. So don't. Okay. Start from device, change PC firmware settings, change Windows startup settings, restores Windows from system image. This will restart your PC. Restart now. So you want to do certain repairing kind of stuff. You can go to advanced startup and click on restart now. Okay. You want to do certain troubleshooting things. Yeah, of course, there is a troubleshooting option is there, but in a operating system wise troubleshooting, certain troubleshooting you can do with the advanced tab. I will tell what is that one by showing you a certain screen here. This is recovery restart. Recovery reset this PC. This is advanced startup restart now. If you click on restart now, you'll get this kind of screens. The first screen is continue, this part, first part. Choose an options, continue, troubleshoot, turn off your PC. If you just choose the troubleshoot, choose the troubleshoot part. Then in the troubleshoot, reset this PC. Reset this PC means you want to reset this PC from here. You can also do reset this PC or you can go to advanced option. In advanced options, you have a multiple options. Some little bit changes are there. Some are having same window. Okay. So you can also Google it like a Windows 10 advanced options. There you can see different type of pictures. Here it is system restoration. You are facing some issue with your computer right now. Okay. So you install some application. Now your system is very slow after that one. You are unable to remove it. Try to restore your system to earlier stage. That is a system restoration. Understand you install an application or you done something changes. You got some problem. Better to do system restoration, can do it. That it's one of the chance. You cannot uninstall an application right now because it's completely system is slow. One scenario I will tell, very simple scenario. I have a antivirus. Antivirus, if you have an antivirus slow down your system. Okay. Antivirus slow down your system. Why? Because of everything you do, you have to get scanned by antivirus and it will open. I open a notepad. I open a Microsoft document. So it will scan first and both background application process and document. Both will be scanned first and then we can able to access. It will automatically scan by your antivirus. And you have a two antivirus, for example. So then it is double scanning. Not only double scanning, it is become a loop scanning. Scan, scan, scan. This will scan this one, this will scan this one, this will scan this one. It's become a loop scanning type. So what happens? System become dead slow. So you realize now, so we have to remove one of the antivirus. You can't do it. There's several options are there. One of the option I'm telling system restoration. Or you install some application or you install certain drivers. You are facing a problem. So one of the option is system restoration. You can choose system restoration. Startup repair. When you start a machine, okay, okay, like this, it is showing only like this. Even for a 1 hour, 2 hours, also it is showing like this. Okay, it is look like a it is loading. Look like a it's loading. It's a Windows XP also having that kind of one. Only it is keep saying loading, loading, loading. Even if it is like a half an hour, 1 hour, it is showing loading only. In background, certain times it is updates. Okay, so will updates. It will take time, but still, even how much time it will take, even half an hour, 1 hour, it will work. We are still are getting like this. Even if you power down entirely and power on, and the same thing problem. Maybe there is a possibility of startup problem. Or sometimes when you start your system, it is very slow startup. So you can go to startup repair, startup settings, command prompt. You want to troubleshoot with the command prompt, you can do with the command prompt. You recently updated your operating system. Now it is not working properly. You can go to previous. You can revert that updates, or you can go to previous build versions, or you can revert recent updates. System image recovery. If in case system is crashed, you want to recover, you have already system image backup is there, then you can recover it from your backup. So like your hard disk is crashed, or maybe your operating system is completely corrupted. Then you want to recover your system from your system image backup, then you can recover it. And also not only these options already I told, okay, not only these options I already told Windows 10. There's certain options depends upon your same options. UEFI settings options also. Like you want to go to BIOS settings, you want to go to BIOS settings from your Windows 10 operating system, and you are a UEFI system. Your system is UEFI system, not BIOS system. Then you can go to BIOS settings from advanced options, UEFI firmware setting. If you click here, then you will go to BIOS settings. As I said, last updates are giving you problem. You can uninstall the last updates also. You can see uninstall the last. Guys, I showed how to go to this advanced options by clicking advanced option, by go to settings, update and security, their recovery and advanced options, restart now. Then you will see this kind of screen like a continue with Windows 10, turn off here we see, or go to troubleshoot. Once you choose the troubleshoot, it will it will tell troubleshooting related kind of stuff. In the troubleshoot, where are we in the troubleshoot? So we'll find advanced options, then go to advanced options, troubleshoot, reset this PC, advanced options. When you select advanced options, you will and you have a different things like a system restore, automatic repair, startup repair, startup settings, system image recovery, command prompt, or uninstall the updates, go back to the previous build. Depends upon what issue, depends upon what is happened to your issue. Few options may changes. Few options are fine. Okay. So guys, I went there directly with my options. But in case system face any issue, okay, so you do not have a choice to go to my computer settings and update and recovery. That is, you cannot go, right? If system facing an issue, you can't go. So automatically your Windows 10 take you this screen. Take you this screen. In this screen, you have to choose like a, do you want to reset, or you want to go to reset this PC, or you want to go to advanced options. In advanced option, what kind of options are suitable? You can choose and you can troubleshoot. So that is the main point in your Windows 10 reset and advanced repair options, mainly for recovery tools. Next one is Hyper-V feature. Hyper-V feature. Windows 10 Hyper-V feature. Of course, I can't show you that one also in my PC. Why? Because of mine is Windows 10 Home Edition. Mine is Windows 10 Home Edition. Home Edition does not have Hyper-V. Windows 8 or Windows 10 Pro Edition or Enterprise Editions has the Hyper-V features. Using Hyper-V feature, you can create and run virtual machines. You can run multiple guest OS in the single physical machine. What is a guest OS, guys? OS in the virtual machine called a guest OS. OS in the your physical machine called a host OS. So I have a Windows 10. This is my host OS. I have a operating system in the virtual machine called a guest OS. So I can run a virtual machine. I can create a virtual machine here. I can run a virtual machine. I can create a virtual machine. I can run a virtual machine. I can run an operating system in that virtual machines in the same single physical machine. Multiple virtual machines you can run means multiple guest OS you can have. To install this Hyper-V, if in case if you are using a Windows 8 or Windows 10 Pro or Enterprise, so check it this Hyper-V, select these Hyper-V options. Both should be get selected. If not getting selected, don't install. It is useless. Okay. So these are the Hyper-V. So click OK. It will ask for restart. Restart it. Then find where is the Hyper-V is there. Hyper-V Quick Create and Hyper-V Manager is there. So you can create a virtual machines, your physical machine without installing any additional application. Only one thing is important, guys. You want a Hyper-V, cannot use parallelly with a VMware workstation or VirtualBox. Okay. So in your PC, you have a VirtualBox and VMware workstation. Both are there, no problem. But you have a Hyper-V and VirtualBox and Hyper-V and VMware workstation. Both won't work together. Either one, we can able to use it. If you want to use both, then you have to do certain settings. This is a diagram and all, guys. So, but Hyper-V is one of the beautiful feature, but not available in the Windows 10 Home. Yeah. How to get this option? Go to Control Panel, Programs and Features. There you can find Turn Windows Feature on or off. There you will get this screen. Yeah. Action Center is there. So in an Action Center, you can see lot of settings like a tablet mode, network, all settings, airplane mode, VPN, alarm, not connected any Bluetooth devices, right? The screen pane, so brightness control, nightlight, mobile hotspot, and certain features. Also notifications you can see in the actions. Windows Store. We have a Google.com. Google is there now. So we have a Google mobile phone. Google App Store is there now, like a Play Store, App Store kind of stuff. Like in a Microsoft, you have a Microsoft Store. Okay, I have a Microsoft Store. I can download. I have to put my email ID to access the applications, games, kind of stuff from the Microsoft Store, so I can install it in my PC. Then I can do it. Like how you use your Android App Store or Apple App Store kind of stuff is there now. Same Microsoft Store. Yeah, it is trying get login, but yeah, it is. Important is you have to give your email account. Then you can choose an application. There is a paid and free application also there. You can do it. I already installed, I think, WhatsApp and Netflix inside a PC, and I removed a Netflix, I think so, but may not remove. These are available. Some are paid, some are free, some are games, and depends upon your hardware confidence. You can play that. Even you can play uh, Microsoft Xbox games also. You can able to play. You can play certain basic games and Xbox games. You can sync between your Microsoft Xbox to this one. Okay, so that's a thing. Universal Windows platform. Universal Windows platform. If you want to build an application for your Android devices, what you use, guys? I have an Android mobile or Android tab, Android TV. I want to build an application. I want to create an application for Android mobile or Android TV or Android tab. So what I have to use to build an application? Which one is help you to build an application for Android? That's the question. What happened,
Can you
guys?
repeat, sir?
I have an Android mobile or a tab or a TV. Okay. I want to build an application, Android application. So
Yes.
where I will build, which platform I use to build this application.
For developing application, we need programming language, sir.
So there's some programming language, but I use certain application to build Android applications, a platform or something kind of stuff is there. So I can easily build an application. Of course, you have to program and you have to do all the setting part, but the environment support, testing,
Yes.
which one you want?
ID,
The IDE, very good. Which IDE?
Eclipse.
Eclipse for Java, not direct Android. Right? Android applications, we use Android Studio.
That's good.
Android Studio. I think that is most commonly we hear, right? Even we don't use it, we don't know, that is not a big deal. But we heard Android Studio is for build Android applications. In Mac, that is a shift. Same way, Universal Windows Platform. Universal Windows Platform. Universal Windows Platform used for building a Windows applications. So I showed this Microsoft Store, right? In the Microsoft Store, there is an applications. Those applications are built by, for building that application, we use this Universal Windows Platform for a Windows 10 operating system, like a desktop operating system, laptop operating system, mobile operating systems, right, kind of stuff, a Windows Surface Pro kind of stuff. You want to build an application, you can use Universal Windows Platform. Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is a web browser. It is a web browser. Default web browser in the Windows 10. Default web browser in the Windows 10. Consolidated settings. Earlier days, we use only control panel to manage our computer. Now, the most of the things are removed from the control panel, put it into this settings. Like you can do system, device, phone, network, personalize, ease of access, okay, gaming, time languages, accounts management, apps management, search, privacy, update and security. They're all consolidated settings. It's all about direct settings. Next one is mobile hotspot. This is mobile hotspot, guys. So what is the mobile hotspot? You have a mobile. You have a mobile. You are connected with the 4G data, right? Now your friend came asking, please share your internet. He don't have internet data. He already completed by night. The morning he don't have a data. He is asking, please share some data to me. How do you share?
By giving a hotspot.
Very good. I go to hotspot settings in our mobile through Wi-Fi signal. So we are sharing to this mobile Wi-Fi. So through Wi-Fi, these two mobiles are connected, and this mobile is getting internet from this mobile, and this mobile is getting from directly 4G, right? So one connection is 4G connection, incoming data from 4G connection and sharing through Wi-Fi hotspot. That Wi-Fi exactly say it is Wi-Fi hotspot. Good, right? Same way, you have a laptop or a desktop, you have a wide connection. So you have a network, internet, you're getting through wire connection is there. So your laptop is connected to wire and you are getting internet through wired connection. Now your mobile is required internet, but you don't have any 4G network kind of stuff. You want to share internet from your laptop to your mobile phone. So here also you can follow mobile hotspot technique. Okay. So how you are receiving internet through wire, and we can bridges between this to this using hotspot, like your Wi-Fi adapter, wired adapter to Wi-Fi adapter. We'll go into bridge, like a sharing, and we can distribute. So multiple devices we can do. It's become more simplified without having additional application built-in Wi-Fi mobile hotspot. So this is the feature. Next one is tablet mode. So I will tell, yeah, tablet mode. Let's look at here. You can use your Windows 10 as a normal mode, like a normally like a world style Windows 7 kind of stuff also you can use it, or a Windows 8 kind of stuff means two-in-one laptops are there. Like your laptop is act as a tab as well as a laptop. So you can see two-in-one laptops, laptop, tablet kind of stuff. So it is you can use as a like this. This is the tab, and just you duck to the keyboard, then it is act like a a tab laptop. So you are using as a laptop, you want a normal menu kind of stuff, right? It is for your convenience. But if it is a tab, then you need a screen with some tiles, like with a touch screen kind of stuff. Okay, so here it is. You can convert our screen, but I don't know whether you are looking. The screen is um, connectable, right? So we can see. So this is my tablet mode. I selected tablet mode. See, this is my main menu part. I click on a button. I'm going to click on a start button. Okay, start menu style. But click here. Yeah, see it is applications, working kind of stuff. So this is the pin tiles. This is all applications. Start menu. You can open any application as your requirement. Okay, I've opened some application here. Then I'm working. Loading it is taking time. There are other kind of stuff also. The search is there. Cortana is there. This kind of stuff. But I don't want it. I will go to normal mode. I go to normal mode. Like this is a normal mode. It is. This is good for me. Not to close it. That is okay. That is called a tablet mode. We can convert a normal desktop or a normal desktop screen into the tablet mode screen. The tablet mode. The next one is Cortana. This is Cortana. So what is the use of Cortana? Cortana also don't know about it. But it's a important is a voice assistance. Like you want to search for certain information, or like you have a Google Assistance, Siri. The same is for a Microsoft Cortana. Of course, you require to log in with your Microsoft account. You can speak something to it to Cortana. So what is Windows Hello? What is Windows Hello? So Microsoft Cortana does not about a Microsoft feature. You can control it also. Windows Hello. Windows Hello. So the Bing search of is a this is a Bing search does not know about a Microsoft. Still, there is some settings and all. Even sometimes it works, sometimes don't work. Bing Hello. So it's a Cortana. Windows it is a Cortana. Windows Hello feature. What is a Windows Hello feature? We can see settings, accounts, sign in options. These are the Hello features. Face recognition, fingerprint, Hello pin. Like a pin means in your mobile you have a phone number, password is there, na? That is called a Windows Hello pin. So you can log into your Windows system with a just pin number. Okay. Of course, you have a password, general password it is there, and we can have a pin also. Okay. Next one is fingerprint. You know that one. So you press just there is on board a fingerprint hardware is there, right? Fingerprint sensor. Press the. You can use your cam, Windows Hello face kind of thing. So show your face, then it will be login automatically. Password, you know, normal password. Picture password. Picture password means in a Windows 10 picture password, you take some picture, upload a picture. Okay, take one picture, upload a picture. You have to select some places. You have to select some places in a different way. So like a straight line, round up kind of stuff. Straight lines, round up kind of stuff. Like at least 3 areas you have to click on it. So then only we can able to uh, do the login. That's a very simple. It's not showing anything. I have already my one of my videos there, but okay. So here it is. Picture passwords are there. Okay. Next is security key. Is there like there's a security key. You can put the key into a physical device like a pen drive. When you connect, you will log in automatically. This is the sign in options. Those yellow features are a face recognition, fingerprint, or PIN number, which enable only with your Microsoft account. Okay. Next is picture passwords, normal passwords. You can also use for login, including security key of concept. Active hours, task view, virtual desktop. Task view, virtual desktop means what I have done for today, what are the current things are open? Task view. Now, currently open things. Yesterday, day before yesterday, what files I opened? Like this. Yesterday I opened this file. I opened with this file. So that's why edition. Which date? The time, space, time. Which time I used it. That is. Next one is, so in my first window, in a first desktop, I am using some applications. Okay. In the second desktop, that opening applications you cannot see. So I was now in a different desktop. Now my desktop is back. Okay. Virtual desktop, virtual workspaces you can able to create means one desktop you're running a one or two applications. In other desktop you can create another you can run another applications. So no collision. For example, I'm teaching here. I want to do some programming. Parallelly, I'm doing some implementing some program, or maybe I'm watching some movie. Okay, I can open that one in separate desktop, in separate virtual desktop. So you can go to virtual desktop by go to task view. So there is a task view, and inside a task view there is a virtual desktop. Active hours, night alarms, these are all comes under like a so alerting, making noise and all it is. So these are the certain features, not all features, guys. These are some of the features of Windows 10. Okay, good up to here.
Yes, sir.
Then we can go to this Windows 10 editions. Different Windows 10 editions are there, guys. Generally, Windows 10 is a little longer than and more popular than recent operating system. So why it is? After Windows XP, Windows Vista is released. Okay? Windows Vista, because of the hardware support and other certain reasons, it not get into the people mind and they're not much receiving. People still like XP because it's required a very less hardware requirement. Stuff. Okay. Technicians don't understand this, and it is a DVD size. This is CD size. So people are slowly habituated to Vista. Meanwhile, 7 is came. 7 is become again more popular. Vista is almost like a rule more than 8 9 years, but 7 is also started in 2010 onwards, around 10 11. 7 is there. Till Windows 10 release is rolled. Okay. In between 8, 8.1 is came, but people are again not received heavily about 8 and 8. But that time laptops are came into market. So laptop, you buy a laptop, you got a laptop with 8 or 8.1. And they given a free upgradation whether you are using 7 or 8, 8.1 free upgradation to the 10. So of course, maximum people start using 10 not because of they like very like about 10, because of there's a free upgradations to from 7 to 10 or 8 to 10 or 8.1 to 10. Okay, 7 to 8 also free upgradation is there. So now 10 is, and it has become more popular and more devices with the Windows 10 is there and more genuinely it is there. Earlier we have a 7 XP Vista, most of them are a non-genuine, and now it is a genuinely we have a Windows 10, genuine Windows 10 is there. Okay. But of course, whatever the operating system, guys, whether it is can be XP or Vista or 7 or 98 or 95, there is a editions. Different editions are there. One of the important is Windows 10 Home Edition. Most of us are using a Windows 10 Home Edition only. Pro Edition is a little more costlier than a Windows 10. Pro Edition Windows 10 Pro is a little costlier than Windows 10. Okay, but Pro having certain features over the Home. Okay, and Enterprise. There is a 3 editions, mainly Windows 10 Home, Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Enterprises. Home edition, generally we are all using Home editions, and any person can able to purchase Windows 10 Home edition DVD or directly download from Microsoft and pay for it and use it. And Windows 10 Pro also same thing. You can purchase a Windows 10 Pro DVD, or you can download a Windows 10 Pro from Microsoft and you have to pay for a license, then you can use it. But Windows 10 Enterprise, you can download Windows 10 Enterprise from Microsoft website, but licensing by organization only. Pro and 10 license by a individual user, but Enterprise editions only by organization. Windows 10 Mobile, of course, that is a discontinued 2 years back only. Windows 10 Education edition is not just anything like it's if you are in a university or a college, the school is tie up with the Microsoft or a Microsoft partners. So they will give you a license to use Windows 10 Education. The principal is responsible for that. Windows 10 IoT edition is also released because if IoT is a more popular, people are using, people want do certain things in a IoT manner. Okay, like instead of Raspberry Pi and all, so they want Windows 10 instead of Raspberry Pi or any other operating system. They want a Windows 10 operating system inside, so they can put it in a Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi having their own Raspberry Pi operating system, Nobis. Instead of Nobis, want to put your Windows 10 inside, you can put it. That's a very simplest start. This is Raspberry Pi board. And this is Windows 10 IoT Core. Okay. So Windows 10 Home, guys, you are using a Windows 10 Home. Few features won't be there. Like you don't have a Hyper-V feature. Built-in Hyper-V feature is not there. What you see in a Windows 10, you are searching for a Hyper-V. In Windows 10 Home, you are searching for Hyper-V. You find something like a virtualization technology part. So don't enable in that one. Okay, it is not Hyper-V. Okay, no Hyper-V, no local group policies, no BitLocker, no Windows to go features. Anyway, you are not having local group policies, no app locker also available. Okay, these are the generally available features which is not available in our home editions. Home editions does not have local group policies, no BitLocker, no Windows to go, no Hyper-V, and there's certain more features are not available. Just I'm telling only. Okay, guys, here it is. You want to install a Windows 10 in your PC. So your PC must have basic requirement. Like your computer must have minimum 1 gigahertz of processor or more. 1 GB of RAM for 32-bit of operating system, Windows 10 operating system. Or if you want to install Windows 10 64-bit operating system, then it is 2 GB of RAM is required. See this? Because bit changes, RAM size requirement also changes. And the disk space also different. If it is a 32-bit Windows 10 operating system, so minimum 16 GB free space is required. If it is a 64-bit operating system, minimum 20 GB of free space. So you need a basic graphic card, like at least DirectX 9 drivers are required to display, and a very small screen also it will support like a 800 into 600. Currently, my screen is 1366 into 768 resolution. Windows 8 required 1024 into 768 minimum. But Windows 10 required lesser than that one, 800, 600 also Windows 10 we can use it. You can upgrade it to Windows 10 from Windows 7, 8 and 8.1 directly. Better with the same edition kind of stuff like a home to home, pro to pro, enterprise to enterprise kind of stuff. And compulsory hardware compatibility, of course, that is also required. And free disk space is required to upgrade. And most sometimes you can get a free upgrade from your lower version to higher version somewhere. Sometimes it is required to pay. Okay, guys. Next one is what is upgrade and migrate. Upgradation means you are having a lower edition of operating system or lower edition of application. You can upgrade it to the newer version like 7 to 10, 8 to 10, 10 to 11, 10 to 11. That is called a upgradation. You have a laptop or a desktop having a older operating system, you are upgrading to newer operating system. While upgrading, compulsory check the hardware compatibilities, edition compatibility. So you do how to secure data, like you backup the data. So while you are upgradation, by you don't lose the data. Next is migration. Migration means moving from one place to another place, sometimes same place. Okay. So for example, I have a old computer. I want to move from my old computer to new computer. That is called a migration. I have a Windows 10 old computer. I want to move to new Windows 10 laptop. So then it is called a migration. For example, that's a simple thing, right? Another one is in-place migration. In-place migration is also there. In-place migration means I have a laptop. Windows 10 is there. I'm migrating to the same laptop. Means simply you are removing an operating system and reinstalling an operating system. Completely removing your system, operating system and everything, and you are installing freshly again. Like a what we use format. I format my laptop. I format my desktop means we remove everything and reinstall operating system again. So you have a better to have a one backup storage device. Take a backup of your PC, all data backup. Take all data backup, application and everything. And remove everything and reinstall an operating system and restore your backup back to your. That is a migration. In place migration type means source computer, destination computer is same. Only thing is you're compulsory required to take the backup. You're migrating from old system to new system means one to another system. So of course you came to the new system, take the backup of old system and restore into new system. That's it. This is in this one, these two are the last parts, guys. Of course, I will tell about a Windows 10 on Monday. So only two parts, then we'll close it. So first of all, important in Windows 10 is what is a Windows 10? Of course, Windows 10 is a Microsoft operating system. Windows 10 is one of the Microsoft operating system. The latest Microsoft Windows operating system is Windows 11. 11 is already released into the market. Most of the people now we are using Windows 11. But still Windows 10 is also in the market. Okay. So that's why we are discussing about Windows 10. Go through the Windows 10 and Windows 10 features. Some features at least like a Cortana, search, start screen, task view, tablet mode, hotspot, at least a few features. At least few features which you are seeing on screen directly. Microsoft Edge, Microsoft Store, at least these features see. Okay, so that is the main important in the Windows 10 and Windows 10 editions, different type of editions, Home, Pro, Enterprise. And what is the Home part is like a, what is the difference between Home and Pro and Enterprise? So also better to know what is Home does not have. Okay, minimum requirement that is purely optional, but just read it once, try once. Understand what is upgrade and migrate part, that's enough. What is an activation, guys? You have a device, means you have a computer or laptop, you install a Windows 10 Windows operating system and you can use the system, right? So then why you need this activation key kind of stuff? If your Windows is, your Windows operating system is activated, it means you are using genuine edition of Windows 10. You purchased it, genuinely you are using your Windows operating system. The product key confirms your product and also certain features will be enabled if you are using activated product. Okay. If you are changing a hardware, like you are change your motherboard or a processor or RAM kind of stuff, sometimes it may require to reactivate. The change of hardware, you may require a reactivation. In activation, there is a three methods: retail method, OEM method, and Microsoft volume licensing, means volume licensing method. Retail method means purchase an operating system and you got a key. I want to purchase Windows 10 Home. Okay, I purchase a Windows 10 Home directly like this. Yeah, it is not a original price also, I don't know. Okay, so you can purchase from different, like it is a Flipkart. Won't get it with this 3000 part. But this is the DV. So there is a 25. There is a 25 character key. It will be there. Okay. So there is a key on the 25 or 24 letter key is there. Okay. So you insert the key and you will get an activated. That is called a retail. I have a desktop. I purchase Windows 10 operating system. Now I have a key. Insert a key for a activation. Now after a few days or after a few days, my hardware is damaged. Now I purchase a new other computer or maybe new laptop. So I install same operating system inside. and I will put same key. I will activate the new one. I remove the old one, I activate the new one. No problem with the retail. Means when you change the hardware, just you have to reactivate your license. It is enough. Okay. So old one you are not using, new one you are using with the same old one license key. Next is OEM, original equipment manufacturer. You purchase a laptop from shop, right? Like a Dell, Lenovo or something like you purchase a laptop and laptop comes with an operating system. So the license of that operating system is OEM type, means the manufacturer of that laptop or a desktop installed the operating system and he put a license key inside that hardware only. You want that license, you want to apply that license to any other hardware device, other computer, you cannot do it. The licenses cannot be transferable. But only thing is you format your PC, means you remove your operating system from your PC, reinstall same edition of operating system, you install a same edition of operating system, it will be activate automatically because license key in your hardware. So retail and OEM. Volume licensing, guys, when you are choose like in organizations like companies, enterprises, what they will use volume licensing because lot of number of users are there. So we install an operating system to 100 computers and you have to license all 100 computers. Microsoft give one license, one PC, one license kind of stuff, or one user, one PC, one license kind of stuff. But you have 100 computers, you need 100 licenses. How to get it? Go to the Microsoft, ask for 100 licenses. They'll give license bundle. So we can distribute the license to each and every person. So automatically. Okay, that is a volume license. So these are the activation, guys. So this is the last one, as I said. So yeah, this is system configuration. How to check system configuration part, and this from here again about regedit services, okay, and system speed up related, okay, some troubleshootings, BSODs, safe mode, what is the use of mode, what is system restoration, disk management, Bitlocker. So these things we will see on Monday only. So we can't complete this one today. We didn't waste any time, but time is taking a lot of time because you are in a mute mode, I'm in a dumb mode. The last part in a Windows 10, guys, this is Windows 10 architecture. If you see the bottom part, operating system kernels. Okay, so your operating system, some music. Okay, sorry. The device drivers, Windows kernel. So device drivers or Windows kernels means your operating system is kernel part of operating system, means kernel part of our Windows 10 operating system interact with the hardware, right? To interact with the hardware, so operating system kernel is try to understand to communicate with the CPU, RAM, and other hardware devices. For example, you connect a printer. Your operating system does not know how to communicate with the specific printer. Operating system may know how to communicate with the printer, not a specific printer, like a HP, some printer name is there, or a Epson is there, or maybe some TVS printer is there, Brother printer is there, Xerox printer is there. So your operating system does not understand how to communicate with this specific printer. To help to to help to communicate between operating system to hardware is device drivers. Device drivers are nothing but a simple program which helps our operating system to communicate with hardware devices. Like you have a audio chip. Your operating system does not know about your hardware chip and how to communicate with this hardware chip or hardware devices. Sorry, audio chip and audio or devices. You have to install the device drivers. So these device drivers is a program which make your operating system to communicate between your audio chip to your operating system and application which is running in a operating system. Okay, that is another example like a printers, audio chips, network connections, or maybe a graphic drivers or anything. So on the chip on hardware, sometimes operating system can understand the certain devices may not understand. So device drivers will help. So device drivers, your operating system kernels works together, communicate between hardware, communicated to your hardware. Next one is system services. System services will control your hardware, operating system, and application function. Okay? Hardware, operating system, and application function. So, for example, you are getting an IP address from DHCP server because of in your system there is a DHCP client service is there. The DHCP client services will try to will make that happens like how to get an IP address from DHCP. And DNS client service will make you to get a DNS client server client communication. Your Windows operating system getting an updates because of Windows update services. Windows update services. Okay, so like that. So different type of services useful on based on your hardware. It will control the hardware operating system and network services and some application services. For example, in my PC, I have a Oracle database application is there, okay, and it is controlled from the services. So if I want to work with my application, the service must be turned on like that. Okay, yeah, I will show you that one services and all management. So you are running an applications runs on the environment. For example, is the best example is the Java based application. You want to run Java based application, you need a JRE, Java runtime environment is required to run Java application. You want to run Python application, so Python runtime environment. So Python should be installed in your PC. Okay. So next one is you want to run a .NET based application, you need a .NET framework. Okay. So normally desktop applications runs based on Win32 environment or a .NET framework. Applications runs on a .NET framework. Applications are created or down installed from Windows Store apps or WPS apps where required a Windows RT APIs which provide an environment to run this application or .NET framework to provide a running of application kind of. So this is a Windows 10 architecture. Guys, no one will ask you this question, but understand the layers of operating system, kernel level, service level, app level of operating systems. Okay. From here it is system configuration part. Already that's it for today, guys. So again, once more, I'm telling what is an operating system. Okay, different type of operating systems, operating system architectures. Okay, different type of operating system. What is desktop OS? What is server OS? What is use of those things? Windows and Linux differences I didn't tell, but just read it if possible. Otherwise, I will explain separately. And I explained about Windows 10. What are the different features of Windows 10? If you are using Windows 11, find out the features of Windows 11 also. Okay, Windows 10 editions, different type of Windows 10 editions, and difference between Windows 10 Home and Pro Enterprise thing. What we have in a Windows, most of us we are using Windows 10 Home, and what are the things we don't see in the Windows 10 Home edition. We don't have those things. To install Windows 10, what are the requirements? To upgrade the Windows 10, what are the requirements? What is the activation or licensing part, and what is an architecture? So that's it for today. That's it.